Hello. Yep, we are back. So we do not need to talk about the ducks. We probably need to talk about this mess. Hopefully the microphone works. If not, I'll be doing a voiceover. And I'm hoping that this sits pretty well and that it's not going to bounce around like other videos I've done. So the idea is that today I'm just going to clean and chat. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm going to put time lapse on for TikTok because, you know, I want to be roasted over there, not. Just so maybe some people can get some cleaning motivation. I don't know. All right, so first up, let's not put those there. First up, as you can see, this room is a mega mess, and in full disclosure, the first video that I filmed was actually back in like September, October, before I got sick last year. I'm pretty glad that I still have part of a path that's here. So I haven't done much since then. I know people are like, oh my god, how can you stand it? Well, it's not by choice. And I wanted to have a chat about that. First of all, I wanted to say thank you so much to those people who've been very kind and supportive for my last video. I do struggle with routine and messes and other things, which is hilarious because that's probably what autistic people need. And I can do routines and other things to help with my family, but sometimes when it comes to setting up my own routines and schedules, it doesn't always work. So I'm also only going to clean for about half an hour today. Oh my gosh, so much stuff in here. I don't even know what half of this is. Okay. We're also just kind of making some space today. I need that magazine. Alright, so first of all, yes, thank you so much for everyone's support. I really appreciate it. Thank you to the people who said, oh my gosh, I wish I could come and help you clean. And I appreciate that too, but no thank you. Because in a typical hoarder style, I don't want anyone coming to touch my stuff. Which leads me to the next point, that some people were really upset that I had the title of hoarder. But when you look up the definition of actually what a hoarder is, I'm just going to make a pile of mess so I don't keep shaking bags around. I'm going to be as quiet as possible with some things. The definition of a hoarder is someone who sees value in everything. They don't want to throw things away because they're worried that that could be of use someday. That is the actual definition. And a hoarder disorder is a spectrum, like autism. From what I've read online, I'm not an expert, I'm just relaying information. And yes, we believe that we can see value in a lot of stuff. So we keep a lot of stuff because we're too scared to throw anything out until we've inspected it. The problem is a lot of people just take the word hoarder because they saw the hoarder show on TV. And that's what they believe a hoarder to be. And it is important not to just categorize people into one box. So I understand where you're coming from when you say you're not a hoarder, if that's what you're relying on. I'm really sorry, I don't mean to offend or upset anybody, but it is frustrating in general when you're trying to clean or declutter because you're struggling with some things, And people tell you that you're wrong, which is what's going to happen when you push things on the internet. Oh my gosh, I've just found some more beauty and makeup stuff. Oh, okay, I promised today I wasn't going to actually declutter. I was just planning on stacking everything and kind of making it organized. The other thing is, my daughter said to me that I really should look at an app called Gremlin. And what you do with Gremlin is you type in the task that you need to do, and then you click on it how neurospicy you are and how many tasks that you need to get the job done. How do you need it broken down? So when someone says to you, clean the kitchen, what does that mean? Does it mean put all the rubbish in the bin? Does it mean put all the dishes in the dishwasher? There are a million things that you probably need to do to clean the kitchen. And for some people, it is as easy as picking things up and cleaning the kitchen. Oh, I need to stop going through the baskets. But also, this is also where I am a hoarder. Because I'm just picking stuff up to move it elsewhere. Because logically, right now, this is all I know how to do. My daughter said to me I shouldn't declutter this way because this is what I always do and I never get ahead with anything. And while I agree with her, I'm also in that mindset of I don't know what else to do. Why is there a bottle of water in here? So we're doing what I feel comfortable doing, which is also why it frustrates me when I see those hoarding shows and people are just going, just get rid of this, just get rid of this. And I have that, but I haven't looked through it. I don't know what's in there. And I feel for them, I really do. But again, as I said, I totally get it. Oh, here are the socks that I purchased because I couldn't find my other socks. Oh my gosh. And yes, we have a whole lot of stuff in here that I'd already cleaned out. But because there'd been so much time passed. What on earth? Oh, umbrellas. Oh, these are reflective things for photography. I think they should go up there, but if I stand up, I'll never sit down again. So I thought that I would literally shove everything into bags and boxes, and then I can go through the videos one by one. The videos. I can go through the boxes or the bags and do like one or two at a time. Oh my gosh, this is not working because the bag is smaller than the books. I have a lot of books. Oh, and I'm just looking at half of these books going, I was going to read that one day. Has anyone read Danielle Steele books? I happen to read one book. I want to Google what it's called. It was in my Nana's bookshelf back in Broken Hill. That's where my family are from. And I had nothing to do one summer. I was probably about 14 or 15. And I read it, and it stayed with me ever since. It was about, I think she was an orphan. And she was a concert pianist, or training to be. And I remember in the book she was trying to build a house, and the contractors were stuffing her around. And so the book was then about how she overcame, went around to try and get the job done, because they had a contract that if they didn't finish on time, she didn't have to pay a bonus or something. So the company was stuffing her around. Oh my gosh, so many books I want to read. Oh, I thought I'd read that. Got all excited. Nope. Oh, another water bottle. That's a keeper. Oh, that's recyclable. This is rubbish. This is rubbish. That's my rubbish pile. This is a calculator that I probably will never use. But we'll put that in the pile. I'm pretty sure this bag is rubbish. All I'm seeing is a whole lot of Coles Woolworths magazines. So I'm just going to chuck it. Actually, I'm going to put it over there for the rubbish bag and fill it up in a minute. I hope that's progress. Oh my gosh, my son's school report that probably says it's not working hard. Oh, here's the donation bag that I started. Let's add something else in there. Oh, let's add the hat as well. That's two things that we need to add to our decluttering list. Write that down. Oh, some cleaning erasers. Also, I thought that I would just do 10 minutes or so in here because it's hot today. It is like 30 degrees. And this room gets hot pretty quickly. Sorry, I just stood up and I thought no one needs to see my butt on camera, so I thought I would just cut that out. But I don't... Oh, what? Oh. I don't want to turn the fan on because it's going to be super noisy. Always exciting when you find pens. Oh my gosh! Here is my hat that I've been looking for however long. I tell myself that's why I can't do any gardening stuff, because I couldn't find my hat. So we'll put it over there and we'll deal with that later. This is meant to be in the kitchen. Why is it even in here? Who knows? I think that this is all I'm going to get done today. I'm actually really happy with what I have managed to get done, and everything is here, and I can now sort of systematically go through and tidy everything up, and I'll share that with videos. It might take me a little bit longer to put them out because I share this office with my husband, and if he's here working from home, I don't want to be in here cleaning and doing things because it's annoying. I also can't then chat like you. I have to do a voiceover, which then is more time for editing. But also you've got someone then in the background clicking and typing and trying to be on calls and doing other things. So it's not fair if someone else is working from home. Technically I'm working too, but I can chop and change when I need to do things. So that also alters when I can clean. And I know that sometimes my cleaning and other stuff, it's not perfect, but it's real life, and that's what I share, and that's what people say they appreciate about me, because I'm just sharing how it is. I was going to do a quick tidy up of stuff to start filming and get things done, and then realized there's no point in doing that because, yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah, I hope I haven't offended anyone with talking about hoarding. I am not naming, shaming or blaming anyone that does live cleaner, does live messier than me, whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying. But we all have issues that we need to deal with, and so I'm living life best that I can, and yeah, I'm doing what I feel is the best to do. Thank you for those who've suggested I go and get help, but talking about stuff and making a plan and getting my toolbox, it just doesn't work for me. But doing things imperfectly, a little bit at a time, it does. And if it takes me longer to get there, then it's going to take me longer to get there. And it's what I'm learning in the process. I'm not pushing myself as much as probably what I used to do last year, and I'm managing to stay on top of a couple of things a bit better because I'm just doing a little bit at a time. I'm not always filming everything that I clean and whatnot because I then only take 10 minutes to do something, but I can maintain that a bit better. So that's sort of what I'm trialing for this year. So thank you for being with me. I will eventually go through these bit by bit, take you along on the journey. Thank you so much for your support. I so appreciate you guys, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.